talented teachers who are doing pioneering work in American education are very excited about the opportunity to have and receive professional pay, that they are actually quite happy that it's not just about how long you're there or any of those things, but it's really about how well you teach.
So what are the three most important things that you've done in terms of reforming your school district?
Well, we took a comprehensive or systemic approach to rethinking and reinventing everything, but three of the key pieces that this board, which by the way is a 7-0 board, meaning that they are all aligned and committed to doing this work for students. They see the impact they can have in American education and for the students of Douglas County, and so that they stay the course. And they were committed to paying teachers like professionals. They were committed to universal choice for students and parents, and also the idea that we need to teach our students what they need to know for the 21st century, not the 20th century, and then we need to know how to assess that so we can actually report out on these important things instead of just measuring what's easy to measure.
Is this something that you think can be replicated outside of Douglas County?
Absolutely. I mean, I think that we have seen a lot of interest from all over the country in people coming in and looking at various pieces and parts of what we've done, and seeing how they can take those ideas and those concepts and make them unique to their community. But a lot of what we have done is general thinking that is good anywhere.
Okay, so let's take these one by one. So the first one is obviously, for lack of a better term, merit pay for teachers. What does that look like in Douglas County? How did you implement it, and what is the result?
Well, professional pay for teachers is long overdue, and what we looked at, we know that a quality teacher in the classroom is the #1 thing that impacts student success. So why and how should we be paying teachers so that we get the best of the best to Douglas County in front of our students? And we also know that the step-and-lane salary schedule has not worked for a very long time.
What is that exactly?
So in education, generally speaking, teachers are paid based on how many years of experience they have and the degrees that they have. So it's a matrix. You find your years of experience and your degree, and that's your salary. Okay. So it's based on inputs, not outputs. So just because you have a master's degree, you might be a better teacher, but you might not be. And we believe that the more important thing is, what do you do with students every day? So what we did was, first of all, we differentiated via the marketplace. So we've known for a very long time that when we advertise for a Chinese teacher, we might get 1 or 2 quality applications. And when we advertise for, say, physical education, definitely not picking on them, but the reality is we get maybe 600 applications. Oh. And a lot of those, maybe 300 of them, are quality. So to pay both of those positions the same stopped making sense a while ago, but still that was going on. So now we have 5 different pay bands according to supply and demand of the marketplace. So special education teachers, Chinese teachers, calculus teachers, physics teachers are in the higher pay bands, and some of our areas that are much easier for us to find quality teachers are in the lower pay bands. So you come in the door at Douglas County, your pay is determined based on supply and demand in the marketplace. We've never seen you teach, so we start there. Then from there, really your increase is in your hands. We have done all of the work to read research and literature, etc., and we've built out rubrics that really specifically say, if you're a Chinese teacher in Douglas County, these are the things we want to see for our students. If you do that, then your pay increase will be much higher than somebody who does that not as well or not at all. And so we differentiate the pay increases according to a very rigorous evaluation system consisting of a body of evidence about a teacher over the course of a year.
Is this equivalent to like a bonus structure for teachers?
We have that also.
Oh,
so
really?
On top of the package increase, that if you're a highly effective teacher, you, like last year, got 10% total package, whereas if you were an effective teacher, something less than that, somewhere around 6 or 8%, depending on where you are in the market. And then an ineffective teacher, for example, didn't receive an increase. So in addition to that, if you are a highly effective teacher, we have world-class targets, that's what we call them. Teachers built them. In fact, teachers built all of these things we're talking about. And if you hit those targets, you receive a bonus for each one.
So what has been the ultimate result? Have you seen, more happiness from the good teachers, and the quote-unquote bad teachers are angry with you?
Well, the teachers that I have good relationships with have been very positive. Talented teachers who are doing pioneering work in American education are very excited about the opportunity to have and receive professional pay, that they are actually quite happy that it's not just about how long you're there or any of those things, but it's really about how well you teach. And so that's been really positive. There are definitely teachers who are not aligned to this thinking at all. They think that American education should be different than the rest of the world as far as pay goes, and that all positions are valued the same and therefore should be paid the same. And we do value all positions the same, but the supply and demand of the marketplace matters in bringing in the best teachers for our students. So for example, this last year, our hiring season, we had, I believe, 48,000 applications to the district. Wow. The previous year, we had around 20,000 applications to the district, and before that, about 15,000 applications to the district. So we've had a huge increase in applications to come to Douglas County.
And would you attribute that to the merit pay?
Well, I think it's a lot of things that we're doing. I mean, we have comprehensively and systemically reinvented every part of our system, and people are excited to be part of that. They really talk to us about that a lot. To think about being part of writing new curriculum for the 21st century and doing all of these other things that we're working on, they want to be part of that. This is the first time ever that our special education director can remember that we had more quality special education teachers apply than we had jobs available. That's never happened before, and it's a great thing for our students.